everyone, this is Randy here. We're on the floor at E3 2010 with Petro who's showing us EyePet for the PlayStation Move. Tell us what you're showing off here today.
Well, first thing we're going to do is play with our pet. So why don't you tap the floor, see if he'll come to you. Okay. Now this is an augmented reality game where he will interact with you. You can pet him, you can play with him, you can have him run around, and with your finger he'll follow you anywhere you go. Wiggle your fingers in the air, see if he'll jump up and get them. See if he'll jump up. There he goes. So he's a fully interactive pet. And with the Move edition, the Move really enhances gameplay. So why don't we try a couple things? Let's see how he's doing right now. So let's check him out. We're going to do a special program.
So essentially, this is the version of EyePet that was released in Europe, but with Move controls.
With Move control, some of the toys are different. We've added more toys, and some of the other toys just didn't work. But there's more to the game now, and it's a lot easier to play because of the one-to-one tracking on the Move. And it's neat because the Move itself can become anything on screen. So it could be a paintbrush, it could become, in this case, an X-ray machine. So let's see how he's doing. Let's check out his brain. He seems to be, okay, good. Let's check out his heart. Oh, he's good, he's happy. Well, maybe he's hungry. Let's see if he's hungry. Check out his tummy. Nope, he's full, and let's see if he's gotten enough exercise. Sure has. And then we can send our pet report saying, hey, he's all good. So you have to let, people know how he's doing. So, you know what? One of the things that I like about this game is you have to tidy up with what you're doing before you can go to the next thing, which is his lesson's really hard for my 5-year-old to learn. So we're going to go into, you know what? We could clean him up a little bit. He looks a little dirty.
It does look kind of scruffy there. So how do you clean them up with the Move controller?
Well, what we do is we go again into pet care, and we choose washing. So we're gonna give him a little shower. Oh, see how I just kicked him with my shoe by accident, and he jumped.
He's not gonna hate you for that, is he?
No, actually, one of the coolest things about the EyePet is that when your EyePet falls asleep on screen, the camera actually takes video footage of you playing with him. So he gets a thought bubble and is dreaming of you playing with him with the footage that he captured. It's really cool. So even when he's asleep, he's thinking about you. So we're gonna activate my toy, and we're gonna give him a little bit of a shower.
So now the Move has become that shower head, is that right?
Exactly, and it's fully 3D. So it matters how you actually hold it. So right now we're gonna get him nice and, you want it on your tummy? All right, there you go.
He's not like my cat at all because he actually likes the water.
Yeah. Oh, on your tail there, Chief. All right, let's get his tail. And now we got him wet, right? But now we have to actually get him soaked up. So I'm gonna need your help on this one. Could you rub your hands really quickly together? Or no, together, like you're
Together. Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, let's get them all soaked up. All right, thank you so much. Now it's time to
give him a rinse, right?
Rinse, that's
okay.
Right. But now he's acting like your cat. He runs away.
Now, how many different types of different actions can you do with the Move in EyePet here?
Well, you can do a lot of different activities and play with him in a lot of variety of ways. One of the things we have is we have a 15 days in a row you'll get an activity pack, and it'll have 4 activities. Now it may be, you might get a toy, you may get a drawing that you need to do, you may get a costume or a particular style you need to. So now our pet is clean. So you can do a variety of different things. The coolest thing that I think with the Move is the actual drawing. because previously you actually had to draw on a piece of paper and hold it up to the camera, and it had to line up perfectly. And sometimes that got to be frustrating. But with the Move, you can just, it's nice and easy because you're actually drawing on screen with your Move. So we're gonna try a model plane. And what's neat about these drawings is you draw them, he then draws them himself, and they come to life. So right now we're gonna draw a plane, and the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is help me decide what material this plane's gonna be made out of.
So what are our choices here?
So we are going to teach a new drawing, and these are all, oops, I did not mean to do that. In essence, I am drawing a plane, and whatever I draw, the EyePet will draw. So we just drew the wings, and now I am drawing my plane.
So you obviously don't have to stay within the lines. You can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want, and it's not that I didn't want to stay in the lines. It's just I'm not that great of an artist. So there we go. All right. So let's see how our plane does. All right. So now the EyePet will pick up his magic EyePet crayon and draw exactly what you drew.
He's a great mimicker.
He's excellent. And now my EyePet jumped on my plane, and we will go ahead and fly up to the sky, where hopefully we might see some shooting stars, or we might catch a bird, or pop some balloons, or catch rainbows. Or if we're really adventurous, we can fly all the way up to deep space, but we can only be here for a little bit before the oxygen runs out and we start to go down. So just by holding the trigger button, you turn the engines on or off, and you want to go in for a safe landing or a bumpy landing.
We want to go in for a bumpy landing.
All right, so let's go for a bumpy landing, and all right. So the plane breaks apart, and luckily for us, it kicks back together. And you can either have your EyePet, you can tease them. Come on, try to get on. Come on, try. So yeah, and then there's all different kinds of drawings that you can teach them. There's cars, which you can jump over jumps and things like that. Then there are, you can feed your pet. There's also styling. So he has over 200 kinds of costumes. You can change his fur color, his fur length, his fur texture, his fur pattern. You can play with, he's got all these different magic toys. I personally like Bubble Monkey because it's a monkey that has bubbles, and you actually blow. If you do it slowly, you'll get a big bubble. If you do it very fast, you'll get little bubbles. So it's really true.
Obviously, this is going to be great for kids and their families.
Yes.
One last question then.
Yeah.
When is EyePet due out in North America?
The fall of this year.
Okay, Petro, thank you very much for your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you for hanging out with me on the floor and having some fun.
Good stuff. Thank you very much.